Okay, how do you make it go into what we can read? What's this do? What did it say?
Start heating.
Just a temperature control, 30 degrees Celsius.
And we want to roll the way up.
I have no idea what the Celsius means. I'm not a Celsius type guy. There's a clock here. I bet you can pull that thing right off there, but
I don't think it'd be good for it if you did, though.
that's off. Start heating again?
Function. The heater have manual set the output power and automatic constant temperature mode and automatic mode of the heater. By the temperature difference in the setting of the room. Automatic adjust power and manual mode.
Well, you want some too?
I understand there's got to be some sort of igniter at some point, right? There are no button to ignite.
I don't know. You got me. All I smell is diesel, but that's because we poured it in the tank.
Inlet shall not be blocked. It's not.
There's nothing coming out of the exhaust pipe.
Clear. Exhaust pipe shall be.
I have a clear bag over the pipe. Is that clear?
Kept away from anything flammable. Avoid heating, ignition of flammable goods, and loading part of the ground to ensure optimal.
The fan definitely
Please
doesn't
remember
work.
that the smoke exhaust pipe cannot be placed upward, but must be placed horizontally.
Uh-oh. We're going uphill right now. Okay, that's got to go downhill? Okay. Or horizontal. That's horizontal. Slightly downhill, but horizontal. Okay. So that way all the fumes are on the floor, we don't breathe them? Is that the deal?
Yes.
What else we got? It's hot over here. Oh, that's because I got a heater.
What's that noise?
Two dogs.
The banging noise. Starting a fire?
The wheels going back and forth. No heat.
Oh, something's starting to happen.
It's winding up.
Let's turn this heater off.
I can feel some flow.
There you go. Sounds like she's starting to wind up a little bit.
Coming on. Getting ready to blow.
Just gotta wait for the turbo to wind up.
That's the turbo has to. She has to get wound up. She's coming on. I'm not sure what's going to happen when it gets there, but yeah, fumes are coming out now. The heat's coming out of here, not there. Oh yeah, she's lit off here. Yeah, we got heat coming out of the exhaust. It's definitely exhaust fumes too. Let's smell it. That's not supposed to be inside the building, I don't think. It's supposed to be in a car? Catch a car on fire.
They're showing in cars, trucks, all kinds of ones.
It's still got no heat here, but it's...
Ain't enough money to run that thing.
We got a lot of heat coming out. That's hot there. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but... Oh, we're starting to get a little heat here now, finally. We're starting to get a little heat here. This will burn you down here, but we're starting to get some heat here.
This thing is putting out of a heating exhaust. We got 82 degrees coming out of there.
We head out here.
The real exhaust, that's 116.
That's more than 116 coming out of there.
Right there.
This is starting to warm up to here now too. That'll burn you. There's a lot more heat coming out here than this one. The fumes have gone away too, most of them. Definitely making some heat. That's hot.
Get 125 degrees here now.
Yeah, that's warming up. Damn, that's hot. Yeah, that's gonna start burning there. Yeah, right here it's hot. That one's even closer. Making some heat.
There's some heat.
What's that one up to?
Here.
Most of the clunking's gone away too.
About 132.
I bet you that's a pulse pump on that fuel pump. It's probably a pulse pump.
How do you hear that?
Yeah. It's almost gone.
Show 150 degrees right now.
This is hot. It's hot.
152 degrees at the start right now.
It's warm.
I am strangely impressed right now.
That's hot. Let's rotate this around. Blow the cold air, hot air down.
You want to do that?
I was going to blow it toward the ground to warm up the ground, so the heat's going to go up automatically. That's putting out some heat.
Shoot, just set it on the ground.
Yep, that would work. We got enough battery. Just pick it up.
Exhaust, right?
It's got two handles, just put it on the ground.
Lift that power stroke up just enough. The beautiful thing is this really should be turned to go out back.
Yeah, I don't know why
It really should, because this intake should be, you know what I'm saying? This bin really should. Because how do you exhaust out the front and get heat out the front?
I don't know.
You know? This really needs to.
We don't know how much carbon monoxide we're getting either, so we don't know. Yeah, that's hot. Both of these are getting to be hot. That's hot there. They're about the same. They're putting out they're close to the same heat coming out. Definitely making some heat.
Should like 150 tip there. 175, the
Yeah.
90s. It's jumping around depending on where you hit it.
Yeah.
This. That's way harder than I thought it was going to be.
It's hot.
Like, it ain't gonna jump.
Yeah, if you're out in the car, you'd be out of the car already.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
It'd be warm real fast.
the first problem with the car is you
We
burn.
do have it turned all the way up though, right?
You would have had to burn the holes in the seating already. No, I'm not sure what number we're at right now. I'm out. That's 36 here, the other one's 20 something. What's 23 mean?
I think that's the ambient temperature it is right now, and you're trying to take it up to 36. This is what 23 degrees must be somewhere around 60, almost 70 degrees. It's like 60.
Oh, we got a conversion chart up here.
Yeah.
Here's our conversion chart. Yeah, I'm standing in the airflow right now. You can definitely feel the heat on this, even way over here. But you can smell a little bit of the exhaust, not too much. It's actually a lot better than I thought it would be.
23 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit.
23 would be 73, 4 degrees maybe. And what's the high number? 36? That'd put us up at about 94.
Yeah, it says 23 degrees is 73.4.
Yeah, okay, and the other one's gonna be about 94, I guess, on that. But we're not 73 degrees in here.
No, it says right here. So 23 24 degrees Celsius, or 23 is what I looked at, is 73.4. So one of these two is off a little, right? Because we're showing like 60.
Well, the machine might be that because that's right where the heat's being made.
I think this is ambient temperature, right?
Right around here
This
probably.
is really close to 24, Celsius is about 74. So one of these is wrong, obviously.
Yeah.
We're showing like 66 degrees in here.
Yeah, I just don't know how much you're gonna be able to check the fumes in here.
Really insanely. I don't necessarily want to breathe it for 2 hours.
Take it down so you can smell what's putting out.
Even if the exhaust needs to go out the backside. It's just rubber coming out the front. Won't make any sense.
Yeah. You can smell the heat. You can smell something burning, which is getting all the new stuff off of it.
Yeah.
It's burning off the new stuff, which we're also getting fumes in here. The exhaust doesn't seem to be that bad on that.
You really need a longer exhaust pipe than
Yeah.
that, 'cause that's kind of hokey. You need to give yourself some more room. And it really needs to go out the backside.
Yeah. Well, it could
Because,
just
I
curve.
mean, yeah, you can curve it wherever you want, but it needs to be able to go out a door.
It needs to
and
be
stay
outside.
inside, right?
It needs to be outside, yes. Other than that, I think we're fine. You can smell the heat though. It's burning, the stuff off of all the stainless and shit. You're burning right now. It's definitely making some heat though. It's gonna get hot. Well, you want to know how hot it is? Put a piece of metal in front of this doll. You got a black socket or something? Put a piece of metal right there. Because heat guns don't work on shiny
Yeah,
surface.
it's not giving me a good number. It's like all over the place. Oh, say like this. And then we'll measure that.
That'll take a while to warm up though.
Oh, I know. The one piece that I have, Fred lost the other one too.
That's pretty. See, back to shiny again though. You got your shock over here.
Still kind of thick. Where's your wood? 2x4.
Two by four in it. That. Let's see what that is pretty quickly. Another one.
Already 160.
160. You see it melt in the darn.
165.
It's burning the oil out of the wood already. You can see it. You can see it making the oil in the wood burn. Bubble.
Yeah, 180 now. It's climbing fast.
There's another piece of wood there. Let's see what this one does. It's our scientific design in here for checking temperatures. Definitely making some heat.
Oh, for sure. Right now, that piece of wood is already 132 degrees, and it was like 80 when it was stuck there.
Yeah. 131 on the outlet, on the air temperature.
Yeah, it keeps growing rapidly. 135, 36,
Okay.
37.
What about down here on the exhaust?
And that 180, 185.
185 degrees.
Yeah.
I don't know how that work on the upholstery of your vinyl, your car, or the rug. If you had that laid on the rug, would that be a problem? think you'd have a fire. I don't know how they call this thing in a car. That's ridiculous. This is what, a 3-car garage? Yeah, so we got a lot of area here. It definitely needs to have a lot longer pipe for exhaust. That needs to be.
This pipe needs to be a lot longer. Honestly, all the pipes on need to be longer for it to be functional.
Well, this thing would go up 3 feet at least, stretching it.
Yeah.
But the exhaust pipe is the big problem. We have to get some more of this
You can
exhaust.
basically just run dryer exhaust here, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Well, you just gotta worry about the heat, but yeah, same thing. It'll be fine. But this here needs to have, you know, a 20-foot section of heat and run that up outside somehow. You don't want that exhaust inside where you're at, obviously. But other than that, it's fine. It's definitely making heat. So
that piece of wood is 156 degrees right now.
and what's this one at?
185.
Yeah, so they're almost equal output of temperature. They're putting out some heat. We're showing 26 on the machine. The machine's not going up very high, the air temperature.
No, it's ambient temperature, right? So it's slowly coming up.
Yeah.
That's what that is. That's like looking at your thermostat.
And it's down here on the floor, which is concrete, which is cold. So
Right.
that is what it is. Yeah, it actually works pretty good, except it's just not safe having that exhaust pipe on anything except concrete. At that thing's 200. It's going to be 200 degrees. That pipe.
It's hot. You have to attach it to something metal or concrete, right?
Yeah, it's going to have to be something that's not going to burn. But other than that, yeah, it's definitely pumping out some heat. I'm not sure how much heat-wise, how big a building would really heat up, but
Dude, this thing in a car would roast you out.
yeah.
Fast.
Oh, that right now, yeah. The problem is it'd burn you out first. I think it would have caught the upholstery on fire, or the fumes. The fumes of the upholstery burning would stink you out of the damn car. But yeah, it's
You know, it does have thermostats, so it would bring you up to temperature and then turn off, I'm guessing, right?
yeah. Well, like I said, we got it maxed out. It's showing 26 degrees over here.
Showing about 166 degrees in this one now.
And that fuel level definitely looks pretty good. You can definitely see the fuel level in the tank there.
Yeah.
It actually works pretty good, surprisingly.
Well, I didn't think about that. It took a little while for the fire. I was talking about igniters. It's not gasoline, it's diesel, so something was getting hot.
Yeah. Well, I think the pump was the biggest thing. That was a brand new. It's brand new. That pump had to suck fuel
Fuel,
6 inches to the pump.
Right.
So.
And had to get something hot.
So it didn't make any noise probably until fuel actually got to the pump.
Right.
And then it started knocking real loud. You even hear it now?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Very low, isn't it?
Very light tick.
Yeah. So that was the fuel pump. So like I said, that was brand new out of the box. We didn't do anything to it, and it was like 5 minutes before it started making heat. But it's definitely cranking the heat up. It's up to 27 over here on my side, and I can see. What do you got there?
And that piece of wood right there, I'm showing 165 degrees.
165. That's pretty hot output. And we were 180 before we on the exhaust.
87, that's around exactly where I'm at. Give that 180.
It's in the mid 180s. And this is what, 160s?
165.
So it's about 20 degree spread.
Yeah.
They're both putting out a lot of heat. But this heat, I don't think I ought to be breathing. This one here I'm okay with.
Yeah, for this to be functional, this definitely needs to be longer. Obviously, this.
The fumes aren't bad at all, but the problem is how much carbon monoxide are you getting? You can't smell it. And you know, we're burning off the residue of being new. We can smell that in the room a little bit, but it's not even that heavy. But you know, it's there. You can get that with anything you do that's fresh if you fire off. But it's just, you don't want to be filled, you know. Carbon monoxide is a bitch. It'll kill you.
Yeah.
You won't know it either.
Just go to sleep.
That's it. You get tired and go to sleep. That's all it is. But yeah, it's definitely playing. Not really making much. I'm surprised there's not that much heat up there on that, but it's only gone up a couple degrees at most. If it's even done that much. Because the heat should be going up in that area, but yeah. All right, well, it's tested. It needs a little work, but overall, I think
But don't we all?
it'll work. Yeah, you need a lot of work. Yeah, we definitely need to get some exhaust pipe. And you got to figure out how you're going to poke it out of the hole and where you're going to go with it. So.
They know it too. That's why that extension is right there. So you can pop another one on and keep running all around.
Yeah. I don't know what you need them. How much is that actually muffling? It's a straight through can. They're not in it. I'm not sure what that thing's even doing. I wouldn't even personally even use it, but I don't know what it's supposed to do. It makes no sense, but.
Teacher, you need back pressure to make good power. So.
No, you don't. That's not. There ain't no back pressure there. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. Now, how do you shut it off? That's the thing.
It's releasing right here.
Yeah, but I mean, how you just shut it off and let it cook itself? Is there any post cool
I just
down?
turned it off and it is cooling itself down.
Okay, so there's a post cool off. Okay, it's winding down. You hear it winding down. But yeah, because you're gonna cook off with that at 180 something degrees in there. It's gonna.
This needs it right.
You know, you got all that heat's right below the fuel tank. You don't need any heat issues like that causing a problem also. Yeah, it worked pretty good.
Huh?
Huh?
I have to say, I didn't think it was going to do anything close to the heat it put out. I honestly didn't even know if it was going to turn on.
This is their biggest one.
This is the Mac Daddy right here?
Yeah, that's the big. They have 3 different ones, so this is the big one. I forget what the BTU is. It puts out BTUs. It does.
I don't want to say I'm impressed by everything here, but I'm impressed by the heat that it put out. That's not what I expected.
It actually worked. Yeah.
Yeah, that actually worked.
Hit the on button. Where's the remote? How come it's back on? It must have a safety device for cooling. It's still off.
Yeah, it's got to be just cooling itself, right? There were remotes in here, but
Ooh, it's hot. Both things are still heat.
it's still pushing exhaust.
Yeah, it's still got heat on both things. Well, we're sitting on it. You're still sitting on it. That wasn't a turd under there. That was the remote.
Is it on or off right now?
It's off.
It's off?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it must be cooling itself.
Yeah, I think it's run. What you don't want to do is unplug it from the battery
Right.
and just walk
You want
away.
to turn it off and let it cool itself down.
Yeah, you gotta let it cool.
If you pull it, if you unplug it, it's probably bad for it.
Well, it's gonna. There's a lot of heat there, so it has to cool. See, it's cooling back down
turn it
again.
back down,
Yeah, it's doing its deal. See, that's still even got right cooling off. There's a lot of hot air there. Yeah, that's definitely different. All right, well, it's got some safety stuff in here, which is good.
What's this unit cost, you know?
I'm not sure.
No?
If I had to guess, probably about $150.
Yeah.
I don't know. Prices are all over on this stuff. It's, and you know, what it is today and tomorrow will be 2 different things.
Into that.
So you don't know, but it's somewhere in that 125, 150 area would be my guess. But unknown, don't know. So anyway, it does work. And we definitely can do something about the exhaust pipe. And then how it's, you know, being underneath like that on a hard bend, that's stupid. You You're definitely gonna have to mount this thing up on not right on the floor. You see anything in instructions about not being mounted directly on the floor? It needs to be up in the air a little bit to get room. Anyway, it does work. It's gonna take a few little playing around. The biggest thing is get the exhaust pipe on there so it doesn't blow in the room. I think all the other stuff you put up on a couple 2x4s, give it more support so you can't just kick it and knock it over.
Some stability, right?
Yeah, you don't want to be kicking it over and having damn fuel fall over the place. That would not be good, obviously. You probably want to put like a little pallet or something so that the battery, you put the battery and stuff on top
so
of
you'd
it.
have all as a unit.
And obviously you have to have
You need a little trickle charger to your battery.
You got to have a car battery. You're gonna need a battery charger, a regular, another at least a 6-amp battery charger minimum. I don't know what the draw is. It says up 15 amps, but does it draw 15 amps? There's a lot of stuff spinning there. It might be. But we don't have an amp tester. I got one for 120, but not for 12 volt. I don't know what it runs, but yeah, it'd be mounted on a little box or pallet or something would be good, and then that'd be a lot safer. But you're definitely gonna have to insulate that exhaust pipe. Whatever it hits against is gonna have to be on a piece of rock, stone, or something so it doesn't burn. If you had that laying on wood at 185 degrees coming out,
at some point
it's gonna dry the wood out, and eventually it might light off.
Yeah.
It's definitely gonna dry the wood out. It's gonna burn it. So, oh well. All right, that's it for this. It does work. We'll come back later and we'll modify it and
Listen,
come back.
somebody buy one of these, run it in your car, and let us know how you feel.
Yeah. Put it in your Prius. Yeah.
We're not going to do that, but if you would like to, we would like to know how you feel about it.
Well, if it's battery powered, so you get like a Tesla.
Let us know what happened in the comments.
Put it in a Tesla, see how long it lives. Yeah, that's what we'll do. All right. That's it for now.